No, the European Court of Justice won't be able to fine Ireland if it fails to abide by the debt and deficit rules. However, there is a provision in Article 3.2 of the treaty that effect must be given to the deficit, not to the debt rules, but to the deficit rules under the treaty by means of rules of binding and permanent force, guaranteed to be respected in the national budgetary process. So if the implementation of that, the ongoing implementation of that is defective, then Ireland can be brought before the European Court of Justice and ultimately fined. However, on the other hand, I wouldn't overstate the danger of something like that happening. There's an exactly similar mechanism in relation to any breaches of European Union law, in other words, provision for the European Court of Justice to fine us in relation to those. But in fact, it's a very long, drawn-out process, and the whole idea of it is to give a member state every chance of remedying its behaviour in this regard. So in other words, the Commission, first of all, does a report, the state is given a chance to remedy its behaviour. If not, it is capable of being brought before the European Court of Justice by a member state in relation to that particular breach. And it's only after that, if it is held to be in breach of its obligations, and it does nothing, if you like, to remedy that breach, it's only after that that it then has to be brought before the European Court of Justice a second time. And only after that second finding is it possible for a fine to be implemented against Ireland or indeed any other member state. But the point about this is that it's not in respect of breach of the deficit or the debt rules. It's in breach. It's in respect of breaches of the implementation obligation contained in Article 3.2 of the Fiscal Treaty.